Good afternoon. I am Cadet Colonel Irenko.
And I am Cadet Colonel Cadabang, and we will serve as the mistresses of ceremony for today's program. Please silence your phone and remove your earbuds during the duration of this program.
I've had the honor to serve as the MD-11 Wing Commander for the 2021-2022 school year. During the course of our studies in AFJROTC, we have learned the importance of the Air Force core values, so at this time, we would like to light each candle in commemoration of each core value. Cadet Gudera will light the candle of integrity. Cadet Green will light the candle of service. And Cadet Thieng will light the candle of excellence.
Thank you, Cadets Gudera, Green, and Yang. Today we would like to recognize distinguished individuals that are of important value to our cadets. Before we move any further, I would like to introduce those individuals to my left. Please stand to be recognized as I call your name. Please hold your applause until the end. Our school principal, Ms. Marcy Holland. Our school assistant principal, Ms. Duffy and Mr. Lassiter. Our distinguished guest, General Dana Nelson. Our aerospace science instructor, Technical Sergeant Paris, Chief Master Sergeant Stevens Maynard. And last but not least, our senior aerospace science instructor, Lieutenant Colonel Grant.
Thank you. I will now ask that you please stand for the posting of colors and the singing of our national anthem.
Forward, on. Reason, on. College turn on.
Thank you, Cadets Kuyawan and Padre and our MD-11 Honor Guard. Please remain standing for the invocation delivered by Cadet Major Kelly, followed by a few words from our proud principal, Ms. Holland, and Assistant Principal, Mr. Lassiter.
Now, if you would please join me in prayer, please bow your head. Dear Heavenly Father, receive us in this gathering as we offer ourselves to you in body, soul, and spirit for the blessings of this day. We thank you for those who are here today as we invoke your blessing. Father, give us the power to render better service to you and to our fellow cadets. In your Son's name we pray, amen. You may now be seated. We'll now hear a few words from our school principal, Ms. Holland, followed by our school principal.
Good afternoon. I only heard one person. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good morning.
There we go. Can you join me in celebrating our mistresses of ceremonies? Good afternoon again, everyone. My name is Marcy Holland. I am the proud principal of Oxon Hill High School. I want to welcome all of you to our award ceremony today for our Air Force JROTC program under the leadership of Colonel Branch. Can you join me in recognizing Colonel Branch for this time? I also want to welcome all of our guests, so students, cadets, can you join me by just a round of applause for all of guests that are here with us today. And so you all, this is just very, very special to me because as your leader, you know, I always talk about your core values, you know, which are integrity, service, and excellence. And I would just say, I mean, all of them are truly, truly important. But I really try to embody integrity because at the end of the day, that's really all you have. And integrity, you know, is really centered around you doing the right thing because it is the right thing to do. And while we are in a world now where, you know, oftentimes we like to compare ourselves to what one another are doing or what they're not doing and so forth, you know, it's all about your reputation and you being, you know, a leader that possesses those core values. And so I'm proud of you. Our cadets that are seniors that will be going on. Can you stand at this time? Where are all the seniors? Y'all are all spread throughout. Oh, look at you. Let's give them a big round of applause. You all have done an excellent job and matriculated through your program and to our 9th, 10th, and 11th grade cadets. And so you all welcome, everyone. I am proud of you. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Lassiter, our assistant principal over our RTC program. Can we give him a round of applause?
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, give yourself another round of applause, please. I am so honored to be the leader of, well, I can say the leader, it's Colonel Branch, I'm the leader. But I'm so proud to be the assistant principal over the ROTC program. This is by far one of the best programs in Prince George's County. So, without that being said, Colonel Branch, Sergeant Leonard, and Sergeant Paris is doing an outstanding job with you all. Think about, especially for our seniors who, you know, 4 years you've been in this program. Think about all the things that you have learned and the things that you're going to take with you into the world, say the new world. Well, it is a new world, so to say. We're coming out of the pandemic, so to say. Just think about all the things that you have learned and the things that you're going to take with you and continue to strive and be the best. And those who are 9th, 10th, and 11th graders, continue to do what you need to do to be successful within the ROTC program and listen to your leaders. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Holland and Mr. Lassiter. Good afternoon. I am Cadet Colonel Cadabang, and I have had the honor to serve as the Vice Wing Commander for the 2021-2022 school year. Today we have a special guest among us, and it is a privilege to introduce General Dana Nelson. Please refer to the biography in your program and read along with it. Brigadier General Dana Nelson is the mobilization assistant to the Deputy Commander, U.S. Air Forces in Europe, Air Forces Africa, Ramstein Air Base, Germany. She received her commission in 1990 following graduation from the United States Air Force Academy. She began her flying career at Robins Air Force Base, Georgia. While on active duty, Brigadier General Nelson flew various models of KC-135s for more than 10 years. In 2002, she joined the Air Force Reserve and served as a foreign area air attaché in both Slovenia and Fiji, as an analyst in the Joint Intelligence Center, U.S. Transportation Command, and as the chief of the Survey Analysis Center in Doha, Qatar. Brigadier General Nelson is a veteran of Operation Southern Watch, Allied Forces, Iraqi Freedom, Enduring Freedom, New Dawn, and numerous other operations and contingencies in support of the nation's security strategy. Please welcome General Dana Nelson.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, it's an honor to be here. I gotta do this. This is old lady thing. It's an honor to be here to speak to this amazing group of cadets. First, I'd like to thank your Air Force Junior ROTC Wing Commander, Cadet Colonel Kaylee Everington, for the invitation. Thank you to Principal Marcy Holland, teachers, coaches, counselors, and support staff who have prepared you for the next step of your journey. I'd also like to thank my dear friend, who I've known for over 30 years, Lieutenant Colonel Mark Branch, for mentoring and coaching this group of future leaders. And to the parents out there, a special nod, for without your support and encouragement, these young adults wouldn't be sitting here today. To all the other distinguished friends and family in the audience and in virtual land, welcome and thank you for joining us today. But let's get real. What 14 to 18-year-old wants to hear from an old lady on a Friday afternoon? I know I am the obstacle between you and your weekend, I get it. So I'll be brief, and hopefully you will enjoy the story. Maybe get something out of it. If nothing else, you at least understand that no matter where you sit today, your career choices, know that anything is possible. Because believe it or not, I was 14 to 18-year-old one time, and I honestly, sitting where you're sitting today, I thought I knew everything. Ask my mom, she'll verify that. I thought I knew everything as an 18-year-old. But if you were to ask me when I was sitting in your seat way back then, and I didn't have the military knowledge that you have today. You're much more knowledgeable about the military than I was. But as an 18-year-old, if you would ask me what I wanted to do with my life, I was all over the place. I wanted to be a race car driver. I wanted to be a genetic engineer and clone parts, for people who waited on a transplant list. And I didn't have anybody I knew that was waiting for a transplant, but why I wanted to do that, I don't know. And I also wanted to be Jane Bond, international spy with tech toys. And back then when we were growing up, it was a shoe phone. It's way better now. But anyway, I can't remember why I wanted to do any of these jobs, but all of them excited me. So I applied to 2 different schools when I was 18. I applied to civilian school, and I applied to Air Force Academy. And I remember my dad saying, at one point in time, he said, the people you meet, I'm going to take these off, this is driving me crazy. The people you meet in the military will be unlike anybody you meet in the civilian world. He says there's a bond that military members have that you won't find anywhere else. It's unique and it's forever. And he was right. He was definitely right. No matter where you go in the world, and wherever I've been in the world, whenever I meet another military member, the bond is instant. Whenever you're in a crowd of people and you say you're part of any kind of military service, whether it's Army, Navy, Air Force, or Marines, the connection is instant. And my civilian friends have told me, and maybe some of you can attest to this, that when 2 military members get together and start talking, it's like listening to a different language. And everybody else fades into the background. And why? Because only 7% of the population have ever had this experience or will ever have this experience. So you are part of a unique family. You will always have a common bond. And no matter where you go and what you do, you'll be forever together. And as Mark was telling me, once a clipper, always a clipper. So how did I end up not doing any of the jobs that I started out wanting to do? Well, thankfully, my dad dared me when I was in high school. I think I was 16 because it was the same time I got my driver's license. He dared me to take an incentive flight at a local airport. And I couldn't turn down the dare. And I'm pretty sure it was a setup because at the time I was 16, 17, or 18, I was walking the malls chasing boys, so I'm pretty sure it was a setup to get me out of the mall. But anyway, I took this flying lesson and I thought, yeah, that was cool. It was in a Cessna. And I wanted to be a race car driver, and I didn't think it went as fast as a car, but I was like, yeah, that was cool. So anyway, when I applied to the academy and during career night or career time, they said, hey, what do you want to do for the rest of your career? I was like, hey, I want to be a genetic engineer, drive a race car, maybe be Jane Bond, or like, yeah, we don't do any of that. I was like, great, what am I going to do now? So I was like, well, I got my private pilot's license when I was in high school, so maybe I'll try this flying thing. If it didn't work out, I was like, I'll try something else. Because, you start out with one thing, you can do plenty of things, trust me. So, went off the pilot training, and guess who moves in right across the hall from me? About halfway through my pilot training. So we had a blast for the rest of pilot training. But somewhere in the middle of pilot training, on an afterburner takeoff, solo, in formation, with my buddy in lead, I fell in love. And ever since then, I've never looked back. And I couldn't believe at the time that the Air Force let me take a jet solo doing acrobatics and formation all by myself. My mom wouldn't even let me take the car, on a cross country. But you can't help but fall in love with flying after that. Anyway, throughout my Air Force career, as you saw, I've done really cool things, been to many crazy places, flown all over the world. I've been to Asia, Middle East, North, Central, and South America. And for 10 years on active duty, my favorite assignment was I lived in England for 4 years. So I highly recommend if you ever get an overseas assignment or tour, absolutely take it. It's well worth it. I left active duty in 2001, like you saw, and went to the airlines. My airline career has been amazing. I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I've loved every minute of it. But my reserve career has been the most fascinating. And when I was active duty, I didn't know about the Guard and Reserve. And when I got furloughed from the airline, I luckily sat next to a person on my very last flight who was in the reserve and talked me into coming into the reserve. And I came into the reserve doing the attaché thing like you saw, which is, for those who don't know what an attaché is, it's a military diplomat. Like the State Department has their diplomats. The military actually also has diplomats as well. And that was fascinating. I did, like I said, the 2 tours in Slovenia and Fiji, and I also did some interesting stuff that, as a reservist, the Defense Intelligence Agency will train you for, but as an active duty person, once you're an attaché, you just stay in that track. I left that about 3.5, 4 years in, and I came back to flying at Andrews, the 135, and had last for 10 years. And then from there, I went to Tinker, I've done Pentagon, and now I'm in Germany. So, if you ask me when I was 18, if I would have lived overseas, I would have traveled the world, would have had a military family of highly skilled, incredibly intelligent warriors, I would have laughed and said you were crazy. Your desire to serve will be a great experience, and you will be filled with amazing adventures, I promise. You'll have good assignments and bad assignments. You'll have good bosses and bad bosses. But don't let those bad bosses, bad assignments, bad jobs get you down. Learn from them, because you can learn just as much from a good assignment as a bad assignment. Like anything, what you put into it will be what you get out of it. So the next phase of your life will probably be intimidating, maybe daunting, but will also be exciting, exhilarating, and full of many joyful moments. I encourage you to race into this next phase with curiosity, imagination, and a head full of knowledge, with friends and colleagues on either side of you to walk with you in your successes and be there with a steady hand when you need to keep going. I'd like to leave you with a few things that I have in my bag of tricks that I use to recage myself when I get off track. Maybe you can add them to yours. Always act courageously and think outrageously. Surround yourself with people smarter than yourself. You'll be surprised how much you learn. If you're the smartest person in the room, leave the room. Don't ever settle for average. Your life and experiences are a journey, so make them extraordinary. I wish you nothing but the best on this journey, and hopefully I will see you out there in the world somewhere, someday, and you can tell me your amazing story. Remember, anything is possible. Thank you.
Thank you, General Dana Nelson, for that wonderful speech. Let's hear it one more time for General Dana Nelson. General Dana Nelson, we ask that you come back up and take this as a token of our appreciation for showing us today for us.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, this is great. Thanks so much.
We will now proceed to the national level awards. Cadets, please keep in mind if you are receiving an award to move with a purpose, and instead of shaking hands, we will instead fist bump, take, and salute. Again.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
As you now know, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Branch. I'm the SASE. General Nelson, thank you for those great words. We first met, just to give you a quick background, first met in 1987 when my brother graduated from the Air Force Academy, and then we reconnected in December of '90 when I showed up to pilot training. We've had a blast. Okay, meat and potatoes, this is why you're here. This is why we're here, to celebrate the accomplishments of some of the cadets. So to give you an idea of how we have done this, the instructors, the ASIs and I, Sergeant Parrish, Chief Stevens Maynard and I, we tasked the leadership of the wing to get together, look at the requirements for each award, and provide a list of which cadets they think should get that award. And then they present that to the instructors, and the instructors kind of look at it, and then we either leave the list as it is, we might make some adjustments, and that's how you guys are selected. So it's not just a top-down look from us, it's a peer-to-peer look. And then just since it's a cadet-run, cadet-organized unit, we kind of look over to make sure that everything ends up right. So with no further ado, there are some people I'm going to recognize, and I want you to stand up, and if you're in that category and you haven't told me, it's your fault, but I'm going to have you stand up and I'm going to call your name anyway. Who has signed a contract to enter the military? Please stand up. If you have received any length or any type of junior ROTC scholarship, please stand. Cadet Win and Cadet Cademac. All 3-year Army, correct? Okay. Please stand. Actually, Arlena, please stand. Arlena has also received an appointment to the United States Coast Guard Academy. Okay. The first award is going to be, and I don't, of course I don't have there you go, is the Retired Enlisted Association Award. This year's award is presented to Cadet, before you go. Actually, I would like to have Mr. Lassiter, if you come up to present this award. Are you ready? The Retired Enlisted Award this year goes to Cadet Jordy Albarn. Mr. Lassiter, get with him. This year's Tuskegee Airmen Achievement Award goes to Cadet Ipiani Chukwu. The Tuskegee Airmen Incorporated Air Force Junior ROTC Cadet Award is given to recognize superior performance of cadet duties and corps participation. Much like the original Tuskegee Airmen, cadets often achieve in spite of adverse circumstances. The Tuskegee Airmen demonstrated hard work and perseverance are key elements to reach success in our democratic society. This award serves as a tribute to the Tuskegee Airmen and an inspiration to Air Force Junior ROTC cadets to continue to soar to even greater heights. We also hope this award will urge you to learn even more about the accomplishment and history of the Tuskegee Airmen. The next award is the Air Force Sergeants Association. Do we have a representative from the Sergeants Association here? Okay, should know I'm going to do this one. I'm going to put her on the spot. Chief? The Air Force Sergeants Association Award goes to Cadet Kyla Green. I'm going to ask if Ms. Holland would present the next award, which is the American Veterans Award. This year's award goes to Cadet Lawrence Mercado. Next award is the Military Order of the World Wars. This year's award goes to Cadet Deja Jackson. We're doing the Purple Heart now. I'm sorry, I was wrong, I'm sorry. The next award is the Sons of the American Revolution, which will be presented by Colonel Doug Stewart. This year's award goes to Cadet Genesis Leonard.
We were saying in the army, be all you can be.
Okay, the next award is the Military Order of the Purple Heart Award.
I'm Waltz Cooper of the Military Order of the Purple Heart. The Military Order of the Purple Heart is a unique organization. Every member has been wounded in combat and has a Purple Heart. I would assure you that it is, of all of the medals that the great country of America awards, it's the one that the least of us want to ever receive. But in addition to it being awarded for being wounded in combat, it has the longest history of all of the medals that we offer. It goes back to the Revolutionary War in the year 1782, when General George Washington himself established the award, known then as the Badge of Military Merit. He awarded it to just a handful of soldiers who had exhibited very strong leadership qualities and performed meritorious. And so at this time of the year, we go into ROTC programs and JROTC programs around the country and salute outstanding cadets. And so I'm here today to announce that the winner here this award this year is Cadet Kaylana Parker. Try this.
The next award, and I'll ask General Nelson to come up to present this one, will be the Scottish Rite Southern District Award. This year's award goes to Cadet Jamia Foster. Jamia is not with us today, so we'll make sure we get this to her. Next up is the National Sojourners Award. This year's awardee is Cadet Jovan Beezer-Dwyer. Next award is the National Society U.S. United States Daughters of 1812.
Good afternoon. I'm Denise Van Ewert, and I'm here on behalf of the National Society Daughters of 1812. This is the Ella Virginia Howe Holloway chapter, and I am proud to present this award. This recipient has been nominated as an outstanding cadet and the recipient. This outstanding student has exhibited qualities of excellence such as academic, leadership, dependability, and patriotism. It is with honor and pleasure that I get to present this certificate and medal to Cadet Liliana Ann Kuyala.
Next award is the Veterans of Foreign Wars Award.
I just want to say that on behalf of the Veterans of Foreign Wars, Post 5471, we're located here in Bach Road, by the way, local post here. It's such an honor to give this award to a cadet who truly deserves it for Outstanding Leadership Award. And this award goes to Cadet Nathan Budera.
Next award is the Military Officers Association Award of America. And this year's award will go to Cadet Melanie Kelly. The next award, and I'm going to ask General Nelson to come up and do this one, is for the Reserve Organization of America Award. This year's award goes to Cadet John Louis Moreno. Next award is the American Legion General Military Excellence Award.
Good afternoon, cadets. I'm Commander Renee Thompson Flores from the American Legion Post 170 in Southern Maryland, and it is my honor to present this award to me with no glasses on. The recipient is Nana Anomensa. Okay, we have the award for Scholastic Excellence, and just so you're aware, one of the 4 pillars of the American Legion is children and youth organizations. So we do give out scholarships, and if you are interested, for those of you that are going active duty, the moment you become active duty, you are eligible to become a Legionnaire. So we hope to see you there. The winner for that, recipient for this award is Cadet Ariana Ann Gatebang.
The next award is the Daughters of the American Revolution Award.
Well, shall I say a few words? Some of you cadets sitting out there probably say, oh, here she is, another year, another message. First of all, thank you, Colonel Branch, and to your principal. what should we talk about? Well, we want to make it short. I want each of you in the room, everyone, close your eyes for a minute. I thought about this. When you were born, you had two little wings you didn't know. Okay, you can open them. Now you look around and you say, where are those wings? Where are those wings? Well, you still have those wings, but they aren't little anymore, they're big. And you aren't little anymore, you're big. So you're gonna go out into the world, but you've had a wonderful experience with your home life, or your grandparents, or your uncles, your aunts, your brothers, your sisters. Think about it. And you've had a wonderful experience here in the best high school, Oxon Hill High School. I heard where one young lady is going to go to the Coast Guard Academy. One young man is going into the Marines. You're all going to take different occupations in life. But whatever you do, think about those two wings that were little teeny and now they're big. And under those wings, you have all the help of all these aunts, uncles, parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, high school principal. Are you a PMSNT? Is that your title?
Sassy.
Okay, and Colonel Branch to guide you. So now you're on your own with your big wings. And every time you flap them around, remember how they started out. I think that's it.
This year's award goes to Cadet Kylie Irenko.
Dr. Fauci said we can take off our masks. So, except in a congregation like this, but I'm going to remove it for a minute. Here we go.
The next award is the Dalian Award. The Order of the Dalians is a fraternity of commissioned military aviators from all military services. It is named after the legendary figure Daedalus, who was organized by World War I commissioned military pilots who sought to perpetuate the spirit of patriotism, love of country, and those high ideals of self-sacrifice which place service to the nation above personal safety and position. This award is offered to encourage the development of these traits in junior ROTC cadets. This year's award goes to Cadet Aldrin Martin. Okay, I'd like to ask General Nelson to come up to present the last national level award. The Air Force Association Award goes to, for this year, goes to Cadet Lexington Deanne. it for the national level awards.
Again, congratulations to the national level award recipients. Now we will have a performance by the MD-11 Execution Armed Drill Team, Cadet Major Lawrence Mercado and Cadet Captain Adam Buenaventura.
Hey, time, put. Ready, move. Forward, march. Peace. Order. E-R-X. T, sir. Attention. Coup. T and who? Forward, march.
Thank you, drill team. Next, we will have a special presentation from Mr. Padre.
Thank you. Again, I'd like to personally thank MD-11. As you know, I've been here for 2 years, helping out train the color guard here on after school. And it's a great pleasure of mine and honor to spend time with you all, to your growth and participating in this program today. I have a special presentation to the MD-11 unit, something that I'm going to be donating to the school, to the unit. So please. real quickly, for those of you who are not familiar, this is an official guidon. Every Air Force unit in the Air Force has a guidon. So now you have an official AFJROTC MD-11 guidon. So you can use it for such occasions as these. When you're marching around in formation, your homecoming parade, or whatever, you always have to have a guidon. Just as a quick thing, it's normally the shortest person in the unit. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Padre. We will now proceed with the unit level award.
Okay, we'd like to, again, recognize unit level excellence. First thing we do is we are going to recognize the outstanding flight for the year. This year's flight, and when I call it, go ahead and stand up, scream, do whatever you want to. It is India flight. All right. Outstanding cadets. There is one outstanding cadet for each cadet year. That's not the AS levels, because somebody could be like a third-year cadet who might be an AS5. So the person who this depends on the number of years they've been in junior ROTC, any junior ROTC from any school. So if somebody started in the Navy unit and then came here and did a year in the Navy and a year here, that's a second-year cadet. So outstanding first-year cadet is Cadet Kaylana Padre. Outstanding second-year cadet is Cadet Lillian Kuyawa. Outstanding third-year cadet is Cadet Aldrin Martin. And outstanding fourth-year cadet is, I think we punted on this one. We did. Cadets Arlena Ann Katambang and Cadet Kylie Irenko. and then I'll get you your, it's just a certificate, I'll get your certificate later. So most improved cadets for this year. First year cadet is Cadet Ebony Fustic. Second year cadet is Rochelle Maurer. Third year cadet, Micaiah Morton. And fourth year cadet is Soraya Ford. Okay, leadership ribbons. These go to the top 5% of cadets in a leadership position who have contributed the most. And I'm going to ask Ms. Holland and General Nelson if you could hand these. And after you receive your certificate, go ahead and move over here to this side, and then we'll get one picture with everybody, all right? Cadet Nana Amomensa. Cadet Aldrin Martin. Cadet Lawrence Mercado. Cadet Melanie Kelly. Cadet Adam Buenaventura. Cadet Nathan Gadera. Cadet John Louis Morena. Cadet Lexon Diang. Cadet Arlena Ann Katambang. Cadet Kylie Irenko. Who's taking a picture? You already got one with you?
Ready? 1, 2. Are you getting it?
Nope. Hold on.
1, 2, 3.
All right, where are my improved cadets? I found this certificate. Get back up here. Come on. Come on. What I get for trying to keep things secret from the cadets until the last minute. Okay, I ask all three of you to hand these out. This is for superior performance. This is basically the top 10% of the Corps who have provided leadership. Cadet Ipiani Chukwu Awara. We'll make congregate on that side, make lines, and if somebody needs to kneel down if you need to. We'll get somebody down, we'll get a row down too. There's more over here. Lilia Ann Puyawan, Rochelle Maurer, Jovan Beezer Dwyer, Genesis Leonard, Francisco Santos. Francisco Santos today is not here because he's doing a visit to the Pittsburgh Aviation Institute so he can go on to become a mechanic on airplanes. Nana Amomensa, Alden Martin, Lawrence Mercado, Melanie Kelly, Adam Ventura, Kyla Green, Nitin Gadera, John Louis Morene, Alexis Diang, Arlena Ann Kadambang, and Kylie Irenko. Okay. This year's achievement ribbon. Cadet Nana Amomensa, Francisco Santos, Ralph Rigawan, Genesis Leonard, Jovan Beezer Dwyer, Lawrence Mercado, Nitin Gadera, Melanie Kelly Dishman, Aldrin Martin, Adam Buenaventura.
Now we will have Mr. Padre to present the Color Guard certification certificates.
All right, we're going to recognize the members of the MD-11 Honor Guard. First, we're going to do the newly certified members. All right, so call your name, you'll come up here, you can stand up here, we'll take a group picture afterward. First one is Cadet Deja Jackson. You're also going to be presented your Honor Guard tab that goes on your shoulder. Yeah. Cadet Ebony Faustino. Cadet Nicole Ventura. And that's it for the newly certified members from the school. Next, we're going to recognize those members who have been on the team since at least last year. So you got members that have been on here for a while. Cadet John Marinade. This certificate reads for continuing to perform at various color guard events throughout the school year. Your dedication and commitment to the team is appreciated. Cadet Francisco Santos. Cadet Melanie Kelly. Cadet Ralph Biawan.
Congratulations to everyone who received an award. We will now hear a poem written by a few MD-11 cadets called Through the Eyes of Teenagers from Cadet Airmen First Class Aaliyah Jones, Cadet Airmen Basic Cheyenne Phillips, and Cadet Airmen Basic Sharon Slayton.
Through the eyes of teenagers. Who are we, they ask? We are people who walk this earth with purpose in our eyes. Deep down inside, we feel it's alive. Because of our struggles with battling with parents, friends, schools, sleep disorders, and mental issues, to name a few. Through the eyes of the teenagers, days go by of us, lessons to be learned, opportunities passed, showing us things to be earned. Just because we are teenagers does not mean we are irresponsible. Just because we are teenagers does not mean we are a messer. They call us lazy and don't realize how hard it is to get up.
Through the eyes of teenagers, we have integrity, self-discipline, and even self-respect. We are leaders, motivators, and we follow by example. We sing, we dance, we march, follow orders, and even lead. We may take a fall and may even bleed. But we get up, hold our heads high, lift our chests out, and proceed. Will we be enough for a lifetime in this world where things are changing? Might be famous one day, one-way flight out of this world.
It's very rare, one would say, don't you think? We move as one, all in sync. Lies, cries, goodbyes, all seen through a teenager's eyes. May we all see who we're going to be. Become the next sergeant, chief, general, doctor, teacher, lawyer, or even president. Dear teenagers, we are all heaven sent. Through the eyes of teenagers, our destiny. Through the eyes of an adult, who are we? Be strong, my team, don't you see?
Great job to our MD-11 cadets for that wonderful poem. Next, we will have the Kitty Hawk induction ceremony joined by the Kitty Hawk Air Society President, Cadet Chief Master Sergeant Green, and the Kitty Hawk Air Society Vice President, Cadet Major Vincent Goodell. Good afternoon, guests, parents, and cadets. I am the current Kitty Hawk Air Society President here at Oxon Hill High School.
Kitty Hawk Air Society is the academic honor society of AFJROTC that promotes high academic standards, school and community service, self-confidence, and initiative. Kitty Hawk Air Society also develops leadership abilities, recognizes academic excellence, and furthers members' knowledge of the Air Force role in aerospace. Kitty Hawk Air Society has the flexibility to include the objectives of local unit chapters under a single umbrella with the advantage of national stature. Today we have these cadets that have demonstrated outstanding service within the MD-11 unit and have shown great academic ability. As I call your name, please come to the stage. Cadet Pablo Chavez.
We, the members of the Kitty Hawk Air Society, in order to uphold academic standards and promote further interest in academic achievement, create a closer and more efficient relationship within the Junior Reserve Officers Training Force, serve the high school and community, support air power in its role in national security, and develop patriotism and good citizenship, do hereby establish this Constitution. We acknowledge our affiliation with the Air Force Association and will support their efforts to further aerospace education. Lastly, if I could have all inductees raise their right hand and repeat after me. We, the active members of the Capital Liberty Chapter,
We, the active members of the Capital Liberty Chapter
of the Kitty Hawk Air Society, pledge to promote higher academic standards, be deeply involved in service to our school and our community, support and develop our leadership ability, and encourage academic excellence within the Cadet Corps. Please lower your right hand. At this time, the new inductees would be pinned, but we don't have pins, so we will receive those at a later time. Thank you. Please take your seats.
Congratulations to the new members of the Kitty Hawk Air Society. We hope that you all will continue to deliver great service to our community and serve as role models for other cadets within the school.
Now we would like to present our MD-11 Scholarship. This year we are awarding 3 scholarships to MD-11 seniors who are in the process of committing to a college or university. 2 cadets will receive a $50 micro scholarship and 1 cadet will receive a $300 scholarship. This year is our first time awarding the scholarship, which was thought out by the 2022 MD-11 senior staff. This is our way of leaving our legacy behind here at MD-11. We hope that in the years to follow, future leadership will follow in our footsteps and continue to award these scholarships and strive to increase the award amount every year. The winner was selected based on merit, extracurriculars, and community service. Please help me congratulate our 2022 scholarship winners. We have Cadet Francisco Santos and Cadet not here right now, but we will make sure they get that. And finally, we have Cadet Leonard as the winner of our $300 scholarship.
We have now reached the portion of our program where we will have the change of command. But before we announce the new chain of command, the 2021-2022 Wing Commander, Cadet Colonel Irenko, would like to share a few words with the wing.
When I first joined JROTC as a freshman, I had no idea what to expect. Now standing before you 4 years later, I can say that JROTC taught me leadership, brought on many great opportunities, provided me with lifelong friendships and memories to last a lifetime. We're living in some crazy, crazy times, and serving as the wing commander for the first year we're back in person since the pandemic has truly been an honor. I thank my instructors, Colonel, Chief Stevens Maynard, and Sergeant Paris, and fellow cadet staff for guiding and helping me every step of the way. I know the next group of cadet leaders will do great in their new positions, and with all of that being said, Cadet Colonel Irenko signing off. Please help me to welcome your 2022-2023 Wing Commander, Cadet Nana Kwame Amina.
To say, man, this is an honor. This is an honor right here. I feel very honored and privileged to be in this position. I know that there's a great responsibility that lies ahead of me, but I know I can't do it alone. So I would like to present the top 5 for the 2022 to 2023 school year. Cadets, please stand as I call out your names to be recognized. I'll start off by introducing our Vice Wing Commander, Cadet Nathan Gudera. Right, our Chief of Staff, Cadet Melanie Kelly. Our Inspector General, Cadet Aldrin Martin. Finally, our Senior Enlisted Advisor, we have Cadet Mariana Sachi.
Actually, come on up here so you get a picture of all of you up here. Get the mask off for the picture.
Detail, post,
What we're going to do now is a changing of command from the old staff to the new staff. It's kind of tradition. We're going to get it about like 80–90% solution.
post,
All right. Here is the rest of 2022 to 2023 wing staff. Congratulations to everyone who applied and got a position. Our GOAT Group Commander, Jake Garcia. Our Black Group Commander, Cadet Rochelle Moore. Our Wing Training Officer, Cadet Jordan Alvaron. Our Honor Guard Commander, Lawrence Mercado. Public Affairs, we have Sean Flores. Group, we have Cadet Deja Jackson and Deputy, Cadet Nicole and the children. For our operations group, we have Cadet Yovan Ezer Dwyer. Deputy Cadet Daniel Khan. Our support group, we have Cadet Adam Benaventura. Osprey Squadron, we have Cadet Ismail Shah. Other group, we have Cadet Kenneth D'Souza. Charlie Squadron, we have Cadet Lillian Biawan. Last but not the least, we have Cadet Delta Squadron, Cadet Ayana Aaliyah Jones. Go teams, we have Cadet Ebony Placino. Congratulations to the 2022-2023 wing staff. Just want to say something. It's a wonderful opportunity to be the wing commander for the next school year. I'm honored to be selected for this role, and I look forward to working with the instructors, new wing staff, and new amazing cadets. But I'll do my best part to ensure that we have a successful unit. I know I can't do it by myself. I ask the cadets help to further push this unit by participating in events, bringing new ideas forward, and stepping up into leadership roles to expand the values of AFJROTC. To the old wing staff, you will be missed. But I want to thank you for showing us how to be leaders through your everyday actions and positive attitudes. We know that a new journey awaits you, and we wish you the best of luck in everything that you set out to accomplish. With that said, at this time, I would like to recognize a few of our seniors and what they have planned after graduation. All right, please stand to be recognized. First, we have Cadet Irenko. She will be going to Morgan State University, and she will be majoring in computer science. Next, we have Cadet Cadabang. She will be going to University of Maryland College Park. Next, we have Cadet Dian. Cadet Dian will be going to the University of Maryland College Park, and he will be majoring in computer engineering. Next, we have Cadet Iwara. Cadet Iwara will be going to the University of Maryland College Park and majoring in biochemistry. Next, we have Cadet Marinay. He will be going to St. John's University, majoring in business. We have Cadet Santos. we have Cadet Green. She's going to Towson University and majoring in psychology. Oh wait, she has been accepted to Towson University, Virginia State University, and West Point Prep School, and is majoring in psychology. Last but not least, we have Cadet Leonard. She will be going to Towson University, majoring in English Secondary Education. Once again, congratulations to all our graduating seniors. I will now invite Lieutenant Colonel Rite for his closing remarks.
Real quick, I got a question for all the cadets. You guys, has anybody ever sharpened a knife?
Yes.
Yes.
You have?
I want to.
You sharpen a knife with what? Why not? It's not abrasive enough, right? So a knife gets sharp by using something more abrasive than the metal to make it sharp. That's what you all need to do. You need to get yourself uncomfortable academically, get yourself uncomfortable in every possible way so that you can improve as a person. Put yourself in a leadership position where you're uncomfortable so you can learn those leadership skills that will apply throughout life. It's not all military. It's only less than 7% of us are going to be in the military. You can take these skills and use them everywhere you go. You want to be the one where they go and talk to you and go, hey, how about X, Y, Z? You want to get to the point where you're tired of them always coming to you trying to get answers. And you're only going to get that way if you get uncomfortable and learn. You don't learn by taking it easy. You don't learn by taking it by going with the flow. Okay? You have an opinion, voice your opinion. My classes know. I'm going to tell you, I tell them straight up, I expect you to be uncomfortable at some point because I'm going to say something that's going to make you uncomfortable. And that's okay. It's okay for you to be uncomfortable. It's fine. My opinion can make you uncomfortable. You have your opinion, and it can make me uncomfortable. We can have that discussion all day long, and you're going to learn, and I'm going to learn. We learn about each other. You learn to get along. You learn to have differing opinions, and you can learn to overcome conflict and learn to live with people. Okay? So that's what I need you to do. Get better by putting yourself in positions where you find yourself uncomfortable. Okay? That's it. Real quick, if you guys don't know, for my presenters, if you're still here, which you probably won't be, at 4 o'clock there's going to be a fire alarm, fire drill. We're going to get you out of here before 4 o'clock. Okay? So you don't have to, you got 45 minutes to be out here. But in case you're here, if you want to hang out while during the refreshments, head on out and just leave. Okay? Does anybody have any questions for me before I sit down? No. Okay.
Thank you, Colonel, for those inspiring words. I will now give my closing remarks. I just want to say thank you all for joining us today. Thank you for your courteous and attentive manner as we go through the portion of today's program. We hope everyone has had an outstanding time. We would like to give a special thanks to our principal, who's not here, our assistant principals, Ms. Duffy and Mr. Lassiter, for supporting us this afternoon. Thank you to our own very own OHHS drill team in Color Guard. Our very distinguished guest, General Dalian Nelson, our OHHS custodial staff, and Mr. Padre for assisting us with our MD-11 Color Guard. Last but not least, our phenomenal instructors, Lieutenant Colonel Branch, Chief Students Maynard, and Technical Sergeant Harris. Thank you guys for all that you do for our wing, spending countless hours in and out of school and supporting us and making us better citizens for America. I personally would like to thank everyone that has helped plan, set up, and has supported for this event. this wouldn't have been possible without you also. Congratulations to the awardees and the new wing staff. And as we always say, aim high, fly, fight, win. Thank you, have a great evening, and if you're interested, there's some refreshments in the back. We ask that you go back there in an orderly manner.
Not yet.
Okay.
Yes, sir, bro. Glad you have. I'm good. I'm good. I don't feel like doing that today. It's a fair. We won the